were skating by each other, he asked me to skate with him. And that's the first time I met my husband. I fell in love with him. So instead of becoming a nun, which was my plan, we decided to get married.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to her for a couple days. I'm gonna ask her to go see a movie or like hang out with me, and then I'll see what I can do after.
That will just like make up a bunch of fake feelings for a girl and like only be with her for a short time just so they can hook up with them, and then as soon as they get what they want, they just sort of drop them and like don't talk to them.
Guys our age don't really understand what a real relationship is, and so a lot of times it's just girls getting used constantly back and forth.
When your legs don't work like they used to before.
We went on hikes. We went to Woodsies. We went with our friends. We went to games together. And just spent time walking together and stuff like that.
It's more of a social norm, and in our parents' generation, it was considered very abnormal, and I think it was more of a wait till you get married kind of thing, and now I think sex is something that a good amount of people take advantage of and like see as something that anyone can just like do.
Especially like hearing the stories from my parents and like what was the norm when they were like in high school. It's like, oh, it was cool. Like after senior prom, we made out. And then it's like, oh, that's cool, Mom. I had friends that lost their virginity when they were freshmen in high school.
In high school, especially now, I feel like sex is not that big of a deal. And like, when our parents were in high school, it's like, save yourself till marriage. And now people just do it casually all the time.
People do it not only to please the other in the relationship, but kind of keep them, like kind of have a social status.
A lot of them are just trying to like hook up with people and like get with girls. They don't usually like care about the relationship part. Care about the relationship.
Baby, this is what you came for.
The increased desire for hookups and sex has created a party culture. People drink and smoke all the time and often hook up afterwards.
The guys thought that if she was drunk enough, then she would hook up with them. And she did get too drunk, and no one was really there to help her out, which was a pretty dangerous situation. But they did take advantage of her, and she did end up hooking up with 3 guys in that night. And I think it's like, some people may think that alcohol is an excuse for someone to like take advantage of someone else, or for someone to say yes to a hookup. But I think it's important that everyone like knows everyone else's boundaries and stuff like that, and to know how people feel sober before they you do get alcohol involved in the equation.
On the app Tinder, people use it to hook up. You scroll left if you're not interested. You scroll right if you are interested. Generally, it's just based on looks.
Apps like Tinder only hint at the serious pressure our culture puts on people's appearances.
Communication is a big key to get to know one another truly, not just how each other looks. And we're attracted to someone by their looks, but it needs to go much, much deeper than that if it's going to last.
At the high school age, I think all of us desire sex a lot more, and I'm probably speaking more specifically for guys, and just kind of the stereotype we have of like being dogs in a sense, like they're just like pigs or whatever. So, and especially like from the people I know, my friends and stuff, I think that sex is definitely the better choice out of those two.
I think our generation desires sex more, but I also think that girls like to think that they desire love more.
Guys physically like to think about sex a lot more, and they enjoy it a lot more than women.
Sex more, because nowadays our generation don't look for feelings. They just look for having fun, and most of that fun is based on the sex.
Some people are more inclined to like want to have one person that it's like they're committed to and that person's committed to them, but then there's some people that just, I think, hate relationships and hate the fact that they have to stay committed and feel that pressure.
Having like a intimate like relationship where you can feel like sexually attracted to someone is important, because without that part of it, it's hard to like stay in a relationship, I think.
I've always thought of it as like a huge event that happens in your life, and it shouldn't just be something that you like always do.
If a crocodile makes shoes, what does a banana make?
Oh my god.
Slippers. Wait. Okay. Are you videoing?